Hi, this is Robert, and today I'm going to talk about a little bit about Mania. Kind of feeling a little manic right now. I definitely feel like I can't sleep, and I guess I've been kind of rapid cycling, going up and down between depression and mania, and of course my headache has been a big factor, I think, in all of this. And I've taken some medicine and it's really making my mouth dry, so I hope I don't sound like I've got cotton mouth or whatever. But my mouth is usually dry anyway. That's why I drink lots of water, liquids. I haven't had a lot of caffeine today, so I know I'm manic because caffeine usually has symptoms. If I drink a lot of caffeine, I kind of get manic symptoms, which I think a lot of people do. But too much caffeine can definitely trigger a manic episode. And I have taken a lot of not a lot of different, but I've taken several different painkillers. I'll let Bobby talk about the medications and what we've taken. But right now I know I don't really sound manic, and I don't think I may be coming across that way on tape, but well, I guess if you could just be in my head right now, you'd know that it's racing around and there's just so many thoughts, and I just look into the lens of this camera and I just see just so many different things. It's just kind of amazing. I really think Bobby should probably talk about this because he's probably more articulate when it comes to talking about the illness. So I'm going to hand it over to Bobby and let him finish this. So I guess I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye. Okay, so as Robert said, we're feeling a little bit manic tonight. My headache's not too bad, but definitely feeling a little bit manic. And I'm probably not helping things because I just made myself this drink here. It's a combination of it's not that bad. It's a combination of like a energy drink, sugar, caffeine, well, instant coffee. So it's not probably the best thing for me in the world, but anyway, when your mind's racing, you might as well not fight it, I figure. Just March, the beginning of spring, generally tend to be more manic in spring. I definitely have seasonal affective disorder, which means that I have mood swings during the seasons. I tend to be manic in the spring for a short time, and then towards the beginning of the summer I tend to get a little bit depressed, which is really weird. You'd think that most people get, or they get excited during, you know, school's out if you're in school. I suppose there is a bit of attention to pass all your tests, but once that's over, it's like, yay, you know. So I always had a hard time at the end of the school year, and then, like magically, sometime in July, boom, as manic as could ever be, and I would stay manic for most of July. Whenever it kicked in July to probably about somewhere between the end of September and the beginning of October, right in time for Halloween. And that always sucked because I used to always get sick on holidays. Maybe that has something to do with it too, but I definitely used to get sick almost every Halloween. I don't know how many Halloweens that I missed. So anyway, yeah, the mania is weird because you don't want to eat, and you do get nauseous, and that's why I always, whenever I was manic, if I smoked some pot, I really did get that it helped control the mania. And of course, a lot of people say, oh, well, you just smoke pot and you just sit around and you don't do anything, but it doesn't have that effect on me. It actually kind of levels my mood out, and it really gives me energy to do things. Well, I don't necessarily say it helps me focus, but that's something I have to do on my own, which is something I have to do on my own anyway. Whether I'm manic or depressed or just somewhere in the normal range, doesn't really matter. I always have to, and then really I think that has a lot to do with my headache, because when you have, chronic pain is something, but when you have a mental illness, your brain is already, basically, it's already fucked up, and then when you have a headache, it's even more fucked up. So everything's concentrated in the brain, and you just can't turn it off. So you have to focus.